Hi, today let us discuss about EBS R12 and the Fusion and what are the major changes related to access and also structure wise. Okay, so let me go to the application, Oracle EBS application. So here, so we have the system administrator. So here we use security user define to create user access, and we used to give username, password, and responsibility as system administrator. So then we use responsibility define this form to create responsibility, and we will assign the responsibility to the user. So this is the process that we are doing in EBS, right? So let us go to the Fusion, Oracle Fusion or Cloud. So here I just log in with a common username password like we have operation welcome in EBS. Okay, so now here we need to go to setup and maintenance. So and here the major difference that you can observe is that this one is form based and everything is the form based, and Fusion or Oracle Cloud is web based. Okay, so then go to the setup and maintenance, and here it is separated. Setup maintenance is separate, and you can see all the transaction part is separate. So you can see the transaction part here. So for the payables and receivables, general account as per the financial perspective. Okay. So here, so you can go to the implementation project to create implementation project, and these are the offerings. So here, so we have the responsibilities like that, right? So here we have the offerings, and once we create the implementation project, and here you can take the offerings. Okay, so this one is the compensation, the different offerings. So you can have the financials, procurement, order management. Okay, so supply chain management. So different offerings. So we have the different offerings, and for example you can see the setups here itself. Okay, for all the setups, the required and optional setups. So let me walk through you for financials. So financials, and click on the setup. Okay, so here you can see all the setups. Okay, you can see the all the setups. Okay, so this is user related and enterprise related. Okay, enterprise related. So if you select all tasks, you will get required and optional all the tasks. So this is some kind of a easy compared to EBS, because we have all the required and optional setups, and no need to worry for the navigation, all these things. So and it is separated. So like what are the common setups? The shared all the shared setups are the common setups. Okay, so which is used by other processes as well. So okay, so you can do that. So before going through user creation, access related kind of things, so let us discuss about EBS multi-architecture and Fusion multi-architecture. Okay, so here we call it enterprise structure, and if you and only the naming conventions changed, and the others are the same, I think. So business group in EBS R12, in EBS R12. So business group, and here it is changed to enterprise. Ledger is primary ledger, so legal entity. Operating unit, the naming convention changed to business unit. Inventory. Here also you can have the sub inventory. This is same. Okay. Now let us go to the access related things. So we create user access all the things in Oracle Identity Manager. Oracle Identity Manager. So OAM you can call. OAM, okay, or IDM, okay. So for this, so here let us click on initial user. So here click on all tasks. So let me create the implementation user. Create the implementation user. So once you click on create implementation user, so it will go to Oracle Identity Manager, which is uh, equivalent to sysadmin R12. Okay, so here click on administration, and you can create user. Okay, you can create user. So you can create user, and so I'm just creating the fusion test, and you can select the organization, the default organization. Otherwise you can create your own. So I'm just giving test fusion. Okay, you need to use the password. So anyhow it will be changed later. So like in Oracle EBS R12. Then save it. This is not mandatory. Okay, let me give the user type. So user type as employee, then save it. Save it. Okay. So here you can add roles. Okay, you can add the roles. So there are three roles, so the three main roles. One is implementation consultant, implementation consultant. So you need to add implementation consultant or implementation manager. Add it. And second one is IT security manager. So then you need to assign employee. So then only so that implementation user can do the transactions. employee. So now this implementation user Fusion the test uh, can do the implementation setups for any process. So financials, SCM, supply chain, procurement, whatever it may be, and this user can do the transactions as well. So now you can log out, and here also, so you can log out and then you can log in with our username. So here fusion.test, right? And then you need to give the password. Sorry. I think I had given the wrong username. I don't. Okay, let me log in with the common username and password and check it. Click on the setups and select all the tasks. So create implementation user. So go to the administration. This is Oracle Identity Manager, which is related to. So here, let us check the our user. So I just created, right, fusion.test test.fusion. Yeah, fusion test. Okay, so actually this one is, it is active status only, test.fusion. So let us take it. Okay, so let me reset password. Maybe Okay, so we need approvals all these things. Okay, because manager need to approve that because we are in manager access. Okay, so let me try with this test.fusion. So we need to be careful. Okay, now it is. We need to be careful while giving the password because sometimes if we forget, we can't. So changes. We need the approval from the manager. I think. So I'm just changing. Okay, submit. I don't know why it. Okay, so okay, I'm giving the welcome. That's why it is not taking it. So password should not be welcome. Okay, I'm giving the different names. Okay, fine. This is how to create the users in Oracle Identity Manager. So for Oracle Cloud. Okay, I hope you understand. So now let us create a project. So how to create a project? Okay, so let us create a project. So here I am in Fusion test in this login. Okay, now you can go to the setup and maintenance, and you can click on implementation project and you can select this one. So here you can create Fusion underscore test project. Okay, so then click on next, and here so you can select, these are all the offerings. You can select the offering, you can select the offering and related functionalities. Okay, you can have this one as well. This is as per the client requirement. So if they need, so okay, we can select all, otherwise. Okay, so let me go to update this up to this level. So just want to show you that. So save and open project. Okay, so we have financial offering, and you will see all these things. Okay, so here, so and the common setups are separated, and then setups for module wise, so they are separated. So you can go to define common application configuration. Okay, so here there is a facility you can drag it. If you are not, if it is not visible, you can drag it. And so here you can use, so synchronization for this, we call it as a LDAP. So once we create the user, so sometimes automatically it will done, otherwise so you need to submit this program. Okay, LDAP program, so it will update all. And you can create the use implementation. We just created implementation user. And if you go to define enterprise structure, so here, so you can create, you can go to define financial reporting structure. Here you can work on chart of accounts, calendar, currency, and also so go to the legal entities for financials. Here you can create the legal entity, and then you can define the ledgers here. So this is the process, the regular process that we can do that. Okay, and in EBS, so we call define. Here it is mayonnaise. So all the names are related to mayonnaise only. Mayonnaise structures, mayonnaise, all the things. Okay, you can click on here and you can do that. Otherwise, you can go to offerings, the related offerings. Okay, and you can select the setup and you can do that. So this is the brief overview for Fusion Cloud and EBS. Okay.